So yo, what's up guys, welcome to the new live stream. अनि आज चाहिँ म युरो ट्रक के ई फुटबल खेल्न गइरहेको छु हैन के मतलब अघि नै खेलिरहेको थिएँ अनि त्यो भर्टिकलमा स्ट्रिम भर्टिकलमा स्ट्रिम गर्दैछु हैन अब चाहिँ ओके भर्टिकलमा स्ट्रिम भयो लेट्स गो गेम इज अन ओके चाहिँ फुटबल भयो सिनेरी अलिकति मिलेन क्या हो काट्दैछ र अलिकति काटिरहेछ ओके बल्ल आयो पुरै यसको Please guys, double tap on the screen, and if you are new to the channel, then subscribe it. Okay, don't forget to double tap on the screen. Okay, man, successful.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
The action has already started. Oyarzabal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Fagioli. Now it's Messi. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. And they're on him in a flash.
That's good play from him.
Oh, just skips past his man. Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
It'll be a throw-in. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. And he's intervened well there. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Messi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that's neat. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. He's had it taken off him. Valverde. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Messi. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. Oyarzabal. Robertson. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oyarzabal! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And he's away. Valverde. Valverde! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Showing great feet there. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Driving forward. Oyarzabal, he's beaten the last man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oyarzabal. Sonju. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Son Heung-min. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Sanchez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oyarzabal. Barcelona have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So what can they conjure from this one? And so we have the first set piece of the game. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Great ball, and he's Valverde! It's a loose ball. And again! Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 72.306 espectadores.
Fagioli. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Oyarzabal. Has a go! Cleared away. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. He is through here. Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, not quite. And that was very necessary. And it's Messi. Valverde. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Valverde. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Oyarzabal. Belts one! Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Oyarzabal. Wriggles his way through. Oh, Oyarzabal! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Oyarzabal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Fagioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. Barcelona leading here by this Valverde! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Oyarzabal. Caicedo kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's picked his way through. There's the hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And he's got the beating of his man.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oyarzabal. Messi.
3 minutos de descuento.
And they win it back again. It's a good run down the right. And the number on the board is 3. Oyarzabal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
No, that was never going to make it. And time is up. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mikel Oyarzabal voted man of...
Let's make a new match, okay? Please guys, okay, double tap on the screen, and if you are new to this channel, then subscribe it, okay? Please guys, okay, like this stream.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jimenez kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it. And not being a physical specimen, you really have to show good tactical awareness on this front. And he's learning quickly.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Valverde with a definite foul there. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Valverde. Robertson. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oyarzabal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He might be in here! Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good alertness. Oyarzabal.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Has a look and plays it forward. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Stood up well to him there.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Oyarzabal. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's looking wide. And that's been won straight back. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's intervened well there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oyarzabal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well read, nice interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Son Heung-min. Valverde. Messi. Oyarzabal. And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Valverde.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Son Heung-min. No, that's been intercepted. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oyarzabal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oyarzabal just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Decent progress down the left. He's found a way through. Oh, great run, magical. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Son Heung-min, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Almost an hour gone. He is through here. Shot a goal! And he's heaved it away. Messi. And they're quick to get it back. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Fagioli. Valverde. Oyarzabal has been caught there, it's a foul. He's not got that quite right. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's got a side of goal. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Robertson. Son Heung-min. Half an hour gone in the second half. Barcelona desperately searching for the winner here.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well, that has not gone well. Caicedo. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Fagioli. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, what has happened here? Valverde.
Such good technique.
Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Barcelona are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Oyarzabal, he's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, both sides might...
Shapes to shoot. Now who's going to be first to this? They're back in possession and ready to go again. And the ball, decent hit!
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Please guys, you can double tap on the screen, and if you are new to the channel then subscribe it again. Don't forget to double tap on the screen. This is the last game for today, okay? Wow, wanted a final. It was okay. What to do? Barca went down of Inter that lost 5-0 against the same team that we wanted the final against the Barcelona. The PSG Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well timed, excellent interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generation.
Face to face with the keeper. Oyarzabal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
That's a nicely measured pass. That pass isn't the best. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oyarzabal. Good running, strong and purposeful. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Caicedo gets across and deals with it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And And he's found a way to Valverde! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pressing high and with purpose. Stood up well to him there. Foot in. Gets a good foot in there. Valverde. No, that's been intercepted. Son Heung-min. In with the challenge. Oyarzabal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oyarzabal! And for a moment, time stood still. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. What a throw in. Could be danger here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Robertson. And they've got rid. Oyarzabal does well to get it back. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been cut short. That's really well cleared. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. That's a good ball played into space. Good ball over the top. Oyarzabal. Oh, decent hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. That'll be a throw. aim forwards. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's gone forward, and here's Son Heung-min. He's found a way through, and he gets rid in a hurry. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. That's a foul. A simple, that's a quick free kick. Oyarzabal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their third corner. And that has been cleared. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Danger averted for now.
Oh, good ball!
Shot a goal!
Le
Messi!
nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 72 306.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great defending, strong and determined. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Oyarzabal. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Oyarzabal. And he was quick to react. Messi, and the shot! Sticks it away! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
But pour l'équipe du FC Barcelone. Après 71 minutes de jeu.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Almost 75 minutes on the clock. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Fagioli. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Son Heung-min.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Fagioli. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Into the last 5 minutes. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared away. Valverde. Can he put it away? And he's gone looking for safety.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Time added on 4 minutes. Pinches it off him. And he's intervened well there. And he's being shifted off it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here.
Valverde! A whisker high.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Palmer. Can he get onto this? Robertson kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Defending of the desperate variety. That has been cut short. Son Heung-min. Oyarzabal powering forward here. Sanchez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi thinks one through, and he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Quarter of an hour played. Mohamed Salah. He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And he's gone looking for safety. That'll be a throw. Alexander-Arnold.
Al-Sadd clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's Salah! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Son Heung-min cuts out the pass. In comes the cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Al-Sadd with the corner, there first. Up for a header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Fagioli. Valverde. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Hernandez. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well, that's a clever looking ball. Sanchez gets over and intercepts. Palmer. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And he's managed to get rid. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's clever. Caicedo. Lobbed in behind. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Spread out to the left. Forwards and with intent. Palmer. Nicked it back promptly. Oyarzabal. Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that's cause for mild irritation.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Kane. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Akanji. Sanchez. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, just skips past his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's looking to set free a runner. Caicedo. Palmer. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise.
Al-Sadd are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Valverde does really well to win the ball there. And he's on his Kane! Valverde.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he thumps it clear. Alexander-Arnold. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's really well manoeuvred. Deftly done. Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Caicedo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Messi is standing over this one. Palmer. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Kane. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Akanji. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Akanji does well to get it back. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Mohamed Salah. And a header! No, not the best of headers. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a throw. And he goes cross-field. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is a great pick out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. Al-Sadd looking to pass their way through. And it's Salah. Valverde! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Oh, super ball! And that should get the job done. Oh, what has happened here? Valverde.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Kane. Oh, that is asking. Real chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Al-Sadd take what looked... And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
You know, one last game, okay? Let's go for one last game. And I will be okay. Please guys, you can double tap on the screen, and if you're not
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. And Messi! And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's there to get it away. He's gone for goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out for a throw. Valverde. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Jimenez. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's found some space here. Struck first time. That comes as a mighty relief. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Chips it through. No luck with that dink over the top. So we're still where we started right now. Son Heung-min. Cleared away. A spectacular effort. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Messi knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Ball is over the line. Caicedo. He won't be happy with that one. Oyarzabal. And he's managed to get free.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's gone for a throw-in. Akanji. Robertson. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that is a little undercooked. Distributed tidily. Akanji. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. They've got a corner here. Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He rises! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And he shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely.
Messi! Robertson. Here's Oyarzabal. And he's been shifted off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looks to go up and over.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ball's gone out of play. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Interesting. And Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Caicedo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oyarzabal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a quick one. Well, there's the clearance. It's a throw-in. Messi. Valverde. Now it's Oyarzabal. And he's on his way! Oyarzabal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oyarzabal usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Floats it up and over. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, here's a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
And Messi! And it's Son Heung-min. 60 minutes played.
The attendance for this match was
Son Heung-min.
73,306.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. The ball has bounced loose now. That's a throw. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Looks for the finish! And somehow it stayed out. Fagioli. Well, that has not gone well. Oyarzabal.